He said to come from amongst the world. Y'all didn't come from amongst the world. Y'all stay embedded with the world. All right. It literally says, come out from amongst her and be ye separate. With fellowship does light have with darkness. So you want to know why the church is so vulnerable to the enemy's attack? Because you're in bed with the enemy. You should have your own place. The book of Acts is clear proof what the Lord left behind. We were supposed to stay separate. Hebrews never mingled with the heathens. They never did. That's the reason why the Lord made the invitation to invite Gentiles in to come live separate with the Hebrews. Not so that it could be completely done away and then it's all merged together. No, that was never what it was supposed to be. But that's what American Christianity and that's what these people have done with the ministry that was left behind. They took something that was supposed to create a peculiar people from God, for God, who was set apart, consecrated for the world, holy unto him, that were fully self-supporting. So this way they could be a light unto the Gentiles. So the rest of the world can see how these people are supposed to live as a community, and maybe it would spread. But no, they turn it into propaganda. They turn it into a business. They turn it into an institution. They sold books. They wanted to write books and put their name on it. They wanted to build buildings and put their name on it and be Reverend such and such and Bishop so and so and this person. Everybody want to be a Jew, but you're not from the tribe of Judah. You think you can convert to something and it makes you something, and that's not how it works. The only way that can work is if you're a spiritual Jew, and that can only be if you receive the Messiah. But the Jewish people of today reject the Messiah. They say, matter of fact, in the Talmud, they talk bad about Mary. So I reject every fake Jewish person because, first of all, you're not a bloodline Jew. You're a Gentile. And then the fact that you're a Gentile, rejecting the only way that you could become a Jew, makes you twice scorned. Because how dare you, a Gentile, talk about the Hebrew Messiah the way you do, and y'all not even Hebrews. You came from Germany. The 12 tribes of Israel never scattered north. They went back towards the south where it's warm, where they're from. Why would they go to cold areas? You are not about to tell me those people in Germany are bloodline Judah. Those are not Jacob's children. But y'all left Jacob's children scattered while y'all claimed their identity. Y'all left Jacob's children scattered while y'all called them black and called them nigger and everything else all over the place. Y'all left Jacob's children scattered while y'all build all y'all buildings in Jacob's children's name. Because the Messiah came from the line of Judah, which is the household of Jesse, which comes from the loins of Jacob called Israel. And Jacob came from Isaac, and Isaac came from Abraham, and all those people were people of color. King Haile Selassie is from the bloodline of Solomon, direct bloodline lineage, and he is a colored person. Keturah was a Ethiopian, Moses' wife. There were no Germans that were ever from the tribe of Judah. And the fact that they went out their way to create lies and propaganda to uphold this mess, that's why everything is going to burn. Not why it's happening. It is happening now. And every time they build another church, it's going to get kicked down because they left his house empty. You need to go to the book of Haggai because he says y'all keep building your own houses and you have yet to rebuild his true Israel. Y'all had y'all grace period Gentiles. Y'all been accepted into the fold. Now, why don't y'all help y'all brothers get back to where they're supposed to be? Why are you not fighting for your brothers? Why do y'all still have sundown towns in America under Christians' watch? How come there's still hatred in America under Christians' watch? Before you have me sit down and watch a movie about somebody hanging himself for the gospel, how come y'all don't hang yourself for your brothers? Y'all sat and watched the civil rights movement happen. Where was the Christian church there? And we want to act like things haven't changed? No, they haven't changed because guess what? We're still black people. They still have not given us our identity back, and our governments know exactly who the people are. Your clergy know exactly who the people are. They were scattered abroad, transatlantic slaves, okay? They were scattered, 12 tribes scattered throughout the world. and they are still scattered. So stop saying those people from Germany and those people over there right now, them light-skinned people are biblical Israel and biblical Jews. You know they not. And y'all need to do the right thing, because if you don't, Revelations 2:9 already says, I know those who say they're Jews, but they're not. They're regularly synagogue of Satan. We ain't got to do nothing. See, one thing about the people of God, they don't have to do nothing, because we were literally the people called by his name. The only reason why the Gentiles even have a way in is because we rejected initially. And that's why he says all the blood of the prophets will be on our hands. So that's why we were brought under a curse. That's why we were scattered everywhere. Y'all keep wanting to claim our identity, but you don't even want our punishments. But it's okay, because every place we were driven, he says he's going to bring every one of those nations to ruin. Because when they had an opportunity to do right by the people, they didn't. They kept our identity from us and continued to scatter us. Bro, we only account for 14% of the population here in America, and we've been here for a very long time. Why? So it's fine. See, one thing about it, you're not going to lie to God, because this is all written. See, the thing is I'm not making up anything. It's all written. He's only making me aware so I can be here to tell you people, so you will stop thinking that it's the devil this, or it's Mother Earth that, or it's climate change that. No, these are judgments, and these are plagues, and these are why, because you people are lying. You people are lying. You are literally wearing Judah's clothing, and you're not Judah. And the God of heaven knows who his people are. And he says, when my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and turn from their wicked ways and seek his face, and he says, and cry, he says, then he'll hear from heaven. But his people don't even know who they are. His people think they're black people, or whatever they call them, wherever they've been scattered, because y'all keep withholding their identity. And guess what? Until they find out who they are, until they are restored, they're going to continue to do wickedness. And guess what? The whole world is going to continue to do wickedness, because you know why it says judgment starts at the house of God. He wasn't talking about the Christian church. He was talking about the people called by his name. So that's why they do all the weird stuff, because y'all will not tell them who they are. And that's why they're going to keep twerking. That's why they're going to keep making crazy music. That's why every fad they're going to do, your children are going to do. They're going to do everything they do. And it's going to continue to get crazy and stupid. And then not just that, the church is going to continue to fall apart. And not just that, we're about to break out into all types of war. Because you know what it says? Famine, pestilence, and the swords. These judgments have been sent like arrows, and they will not relent until these people do what they're supposed to do. That is not my feelings. That's not my opinion. I'm just a messenger. It's written. That's how it works. Read Haggai. Why don't y'all build the Lord's house and stop building all these churches for money? The church is the people, and y'all still got them scattered. Why don't all these Christians that's been living good off of Judah's blessing, why don't they go and help the people of God get back together? Why don't y'all help them get their identity back? Y'all help this fake Israel. Why don't y'all help the real Israel? Why? It's because you're still prejudiced and racist, which kills me, because the king sitting on the throne looks Jasper and Carnelian. I'm over it, bro. I'm so sick of their propaganda. And that's why I said I don't have to go out here and do none of that. Bruh, all he wanted me to do was agree with him. It says in the book of James, I think it's 5, I think it might be 19. It says, the fervent, effectual prayer of one righteous man avails much. And I bet you I'm righteous.
I can attest to that. You don't need to say it.
I'm just saying. Listen, my righteousness is not my own, though. My righteousness comes from God.
And that's where it comes from.
Exactly. I don't need my own righteousness. I'm adorned in the Most High's righteousness, and I know how to use it effectively. That's why I've been out here one-man band. That's why I don't have no weapons. That's why I don't have all that extra stuff, because I've never needed it. All I needed was God's favor and his truth. And he put plenty in me. And he's not going to lie to me. You people will, though. And I've watched it. I watched the propaganda. I watched these fake Jews spit on our women and call them dogs, when they're really the dogs. The dogs calling the people of God dogs. That's crazy. When you're really the dogs, you're from the uncircumcised. You're the seed of Japheth. Y'all belong in the Gentile reasons. It's in the Torah. You know where you came from. It's not like I'm making it up. I go to the Torah, Genesis chapter 10. It'll tell you exactly where these people came from. And listen, and Noah told his brothers, he told his sons, he says, do not dwell in each other's lands. But y'all went and did it anyway. And that's why all of this is coming down. That's why Palestine and Israel and all that shit going to keep killing each other. Because guess what? Y'all ain't got no business there in the first place. You're occupying land that don't belong to you. And if you listen to your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, Noah told all the brothers not to dwell in each other's lands, but you did it anyway. Y'all always love to trespass. Says, now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And unto them were sons born after the flood. And the sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Mesech, and Tyrus. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, Riphath, and Togarmah. And the sons of Javan, Elash, Tarshish, Kittim, and Dudanim. By these were the isles of the Gentiles, divided into their lands, everyone after their tongue, after their families, in their nations. That's in the Torah. Now, this is the line that the Messiah came through, is Shem. Now, Shem descendants. These are all Shem's descendants. And none of them are them people. So when they were sitting there talking about, oh my God, this is the lineage of the Messiah. So how are they Jews? See, you can't use the Torah and then lie and say the Torah wrong. Because if y'all believe in the Torah, like you say, well, the Torah tell you who you are. And then if you read further, you'll see when Noah told his brothers, after he divvied up the lands where them lived, he told them not to dwell in each other's lands. If you did, a curse would come on you. So that's why all of this is happening. This is happening because people do not learn how to respect people's boundaries. They don't know how to respect identities. And at the end of the day, they don't know when to stop. I mean, how much longer will you keep these people the way they are before you let them live? I mean, you got foreigners coming into America talking about Negroes like they know them. And they wasn't here to pick cotton, but they living off the sweat and labor. I mean, last I checked, America became acknowledged as a nation because of the cotton explosion. And I don't think any Mexicans or any other foreigners were here for that. I think it's about time, bro. Respect. It's about respect at this point. You claim to be godly. Why play with the Bible if you don't believe in it? Then just make another cult. But don't say you believe in these scriptures and then wondering why the things are happening the way they're happening when y'all living in open disobedience. I mean, this is open rebellion. So the world is going to continue to get crazy. He done gave the government's power to drive y'all ragged, and they about to.
So, what could we do to stop that?
Be honest. Why don't somebody just be honest? Honesty will always win. That's all the Lord wants is his people restored. Build his house.